Alex is someone I get along very well with on and off the court. Again, another physical battle, but obviously against an opponent that was, playing on a high level. So I'm glad to overcome it. I was really blown away by how inspired she was. I mean, I was blown away by watching great athletes on.
No one saw this coming. Not the tennis world, not the WTA, and not even Alex Eala herself. Then, out of nowhere, Novak Djokovic stepped into a press conference and delivered a statement that instantly rippled through every corner of the sport. Calm, direct, and unmistakably serious, he revealed that he's actively looking to team up with Eala for mixed doubles at the Stuttgart Open. There were no leaks, no build-up, no behind-the-scenes whispers, just a clear, on-the-record declaration from one of the greatest champions the game has ever seen. And just like that, everything shifted. But this moment didn't appear out of thin air. There's a deeper story behind it, a build-up that's been quietly unfolding. And once you see the full picture, Djokovic's decision starts to feel less like a surprise and more like the next inevitable step.
I would love to play mixed doubles, of course, with Novak.
Here's the part most people missed. The idea didn't start with Novak Djokovic. It started with Alex Eala. She had already spoken about it, not as a headline grab, but as a genuine dream. In her own calm, respectful way, she shared how incredible it would be to one day step onto the same court as Djokovic, to experience firsthand what it means to compete alongside a player of his level. It wasn't hype, it was pure admiration from someone who truly understands the game and what greatness looks like up close. And Djokovic didn't just acknowledge it quietly. He responded in the loudest way possible. No subtle gestures, no passing mention. He walked into a press conference and made it clear to the entire world. He wants Alex Eala as his partner. That matters a lot. Because when Novak Djokovic says your name with intention, the entire tennis world pays attention. This isn't just another player offering praise. This is someone who has defined excellence under pressure for over a decade. Someone whose words carry weight in every locker room, every tournament office, and every fan base across the globe. So when he speaks with that kind of clarity and conviction, it changes things. And this wasn't sudden either. Djokovic has been watching. Since the Australian Open, he's reportedly been vocal about his respect for Eala, recognizing her not just as a rising talent, but as one of the most significant players to emerge from the Philippines. This isn't bandwagon hype or a one-off compliment. It's been consistent. It's been deliberate. Now, that belief has turned into action, and it's happening at a level no one saw coming at the start of the year.
Well, the other day with Alex Eala, that's been a talk, and which is understandable. There's some players coming from respective countries, like she's coming from Philippines, which is now a big deal. She's been the biggest ever, tennis player from that country, which is a big country, and there's big interest.
Djokovic's belief in Alex Eala isn't based on hype. It's based on what he's actually seen up close. This wasn't a case of watching highlights from afar. He reportedly shared the court with her, hit with her, experienced her game in real time. And afterward, he didn't dress it up with flashy praise. He said something simple but incredibly telling. She's actually good. Coming from Novak Djokovic, that carries serious weight. This is someone who has measured himself against the greatest players in history, someone who understands every detail of elite tennis: timing, balance, anticipation, touch. So when he says that after hitting with you, it's not casual. It's a champion recognizing real quality. He even went a step further, saying Alex Eala looks great on television but is even more impressive in person. He described her as an incredible athlete, someone earning her place on the WTA through the right things: her tennis, her discipline, her attitude. Not noise, not controversy, substance. That distinction matters. Because this isn't admiration for results alone. It's respect for how she carries herself and how she builds her game. And that's where this story becomes deeper than just talent. After her exit at Indian Wells Open, Djokovic reportedly checked in, not to dwell on the loss, but to notice what came next. What stood out to him wasn't the defeat, but her response. The way she immediately reset. The way she went straight back to work. No hesitation, no self-pity, just focus. For him, that was the real signal. Because in elite sport, character shows up most clearly after setbacks. And what he saw in Eala was discipline, the kind that can't be faked, the kind that builds long-term greatness. He's even spoken about how her journey is putting the Philippines on the global tennis map, not through shortcuts, but through relentless effort and consistency. That's the version of Eala he wants beside him in Stuttgart. Not just the player, but the competitor who proves herself when things get tough. And this is where the bigger picture comes in. This isn't just about a mixed doubles partnership. It's a statement. Djokovic has already shown he's willing to speak up. At the Australian Open, he pushed for Eala to receive the kind of scheduling and court placement that reflects her growing impact. Bigger stages, fuller crowds, the recognition her performances deserve. Now, by publicly asking to partner with her, he's amplifying that message in the clearest way possible. He's putting her front and center and making it impossible for anyone in the sport to ignore what's happening.
And he's not alone.
Players like Jessica Pegula have also acknowledged the level of potential Eala is bringing into the WTA. This isn't just momentum anymore. It's a shift, and it's getting louder by the day. Support for Alex Eala isn't coming from just one corner of the sport. It's coming from some of the most respected voices tennis has ever known. Rafael Nadal has been a steady source of encouragement throughout her eyes. Kim Clijsters, a former world #1, has openly admired the discipline and work ethic behind Eala's success. Add Novak Djokovic and Jessica Pegula to that list, and it becomes clear this isn't random praise. This is the sport recognizing something real. And through all of it, the attention, the expectations, the pressure of representing an entire nation, Eala has carried herself with remarkable composure. No negativity, no public frustration. Even when faced with criticism or unfair moments, she's chosen to stay positive, refusing to let any of it shape her mindset or her path forward. That's not easy. Being more than just a player, being a symbol, comes with weight. But she's handling it with a calm confidence that speaks volumes about her maturity and her readiness for what's ahead. Now, everything points towards Stuttgart Open. And one question is echoing across the tennis world. Will we actually see Djokovic and Eala step onto the court together as mixed doubles partners? If that moment happens, it's going to be unforgettable. One of the greatest champions in history standing alongside one of the brightest young stars the Philippines has ever produced. Two different generations, one shared stage, and a moment that could instantly become part of tennis history. It all started with admiration, from Eala toward a legend. And now that same legend has turned around and told the world he wants her by his side. Stuttgart suddenly feels a lot closer and a lot bigger.